Hey partners, I got the world's rarest Woody. Let's get into it.
You're watching Today I Grew Up.
Hey partners, most of my views come from non-subscribers, so please consider subscribing today, hit that alert so you'll be notified for future videos. It helps me as I'm on my way to 100,000 subs this year. Really appreciate it. Well, one of my great friends from Brazil, he offered me this Brazilian Woody from Brazil, a very rare 2009 Cloud Edition Woody that only came out in Brazil. Now, I've briefly mentioned this in my channel before, that there was another Thinkway Toys Woody that looked closer to the prototype Woody doll that we got. And yeah, it's just so hard to find because it's cloud pattern and not many of them were made. Even in Brazil, it was hard to find. So even right now, if you go to Brazil, you cannot find this Woody anywhere in the world but there. And a lot of collectors don't want to sell it. So I was just lucky enough to get one. So let's take a closer look at the condition of what it's in, and we'll go from there. Here is the Brazilian Woody. He is in pieces because he does not have a voice box. He was previously modded, but not completed with the mods. Basically, the voice box was removed and the head was removed. But you know, I can mod toys and fix those things, so it's not a problem for me. The rarest part about this is the vest. If you look at the vest, it's already stitched to the body, well, like it is in the movie. We never got that from Thinkway Toys before. It's stitched to the body, and it's a lot smaller, better proportioned, kind of like what it should be in the movie. And you can still access his back compartment. This is where the voice box would go. He is dirty, but I am going to wash him, clean him up, and then start applying some mods little by little to just get him back in condition. I'm going to upgrade the badge. He did include this other badge for me, which looks really, really nice too. But I'm not sure. I'm probably just going to go with my friend from Brazil's 3D printed badge. But yeah, that's something very interesting. The jeans are real jean material. They're really thick jeans. You can tell because by feeling them. They are not printed on. This is 2009. And yeah, it's definitely printed. The back has pockets as well, just like my other Thinkway Woody. And everything else looks pretty good. The boots look the same. I will be showing you guys how to take this off on the bottom of his boot, because I want to airbrush the jeans because they're a little too light. I want them to look more like the movie. So I will be buying an airbrush machine, or I don't know. Let me know what's a good airbrush system because I want to airbrush the jeans. I do like that the belt is actually easily removable. I noticed on this one for some reason. I could just unsnap it there and it comes right off. So that really helps with when I clean him and put him in the laundry. So that's pretty much what we have for the Brazil Cloud body. I think it looks good for what it is. It's really rare, so I'm just glad I have it. Next we have this hat from Brazil, cloud pattern. Yeah, it's actually looks a little different shape than what we usually get, but it's very close and it looks like Woody's hat. So definitely darker on the threading, which is interesting. So that's really cool. I also got this Woody head sculpt. This is original to the 2009 Cloud Pattern Brazilian Woody. And I like the hairline details. It's very much like the one we already got. But I don't know, he has rosier cheeks. He has better hairline details. I really like the color of it. And also, he painted the mouth black. That was a custom. But I'm not planning to use this head. I want to use a movie accurate head, which I will reveal in a future video. And then we got the original bandana. So that's nice. We have Woody's bandana, so I can definitely put that back on his body. The stand is very standard to what we know for our Thinkway Toys Cloud Pattern stands or signature collection. The only thing that I noticed that was different from mine, the shape's like a hexagon, and I think that looks different than what I've seen before, but that was interesting. Then I also got this custom certificate. It looks like movie accurate Woody, just for fun. My friend threw it in. So now it's comparison time. So this is the USA 2009 Cloud, and this is the Brazilian 2009 Cloud. And yeah, the eyebrow shapes look actually different. That's really interesting. The skin tone is a little closer to the, like its signature collection, I feel. It's a little more tan, actually, Woody got a tan in this Brazil version. Yeah, there's the side profile. As you can see, the lines I like better on the Brazilian Woody. It looks good. I like the colors of it. This seems a little more glossy to me. Here's the top of the hairlines, head view. Very close to the USA version. It's just slightly different. His shape looks different too on the head. It's a little flatter. Very interesting. Now comparing the hats, the Brazil Woody is a lot darker and 2009 Cloud is a little bit lighter. That's really interesting. Even the brim of the hat's darker as well. Basically, yeah, the Brazilian has just slight variances. I don't know why Thinkway Toys did this and released a totally different version for Brazil. It's very crazy, but I'm just happy to have that. As you can see, the threads are slightly darker on Brazil and slightly lighter on the USA version. So I can definitely see the difference between the USA and the Brazilian hat. Just very slight in color, and yeah, shape a little bit too. It's very, very, very interesting. So as you can see, both Woody bodies are exactly the same size. Because it is Cloud Edition, it's just the jeans seem lighter on Brazil. I don't know if it's because of fading or if it originally came light, but you can definitely see mine USA version is a little cleaner because I didn't really play with it. This is more played condition, but you can just see the proportions there. I think the Brazil Woody, even with the voice box, is going to be a little skinnier and smaller, which I think is more movie accurate. But yeah, that's just a really interesting look at the differences between the Brazilian body and the USA Cloud body. So vest, when I first got the USA edition, it only had like one thread and it just flew right off. You can even see the original thread right there. It wasn't sewn to the body, but this one, you can't do that. It's all stitched to the body. Thinkway Toys should have done this for the USA versions. They only gave Brazil that one. I don't know why. It kind of makes me sad because it's like, I wish my Woody had a better vest. Because you can see it's just a way better job on Brazil. Just the way it was stitched, it was made. The size of the vest as well is way more tailored on the Brazilian one and close to his body. And on the USA, they just kind of missed the mark on that. Even this is rounder right here. This one's flatter. Even the edges of the vest, they did a better job on Brazil. It was almost like this is the prototype Thinkway Toys advertised on their box. But instead we got this. But it should have been this. So good luck finding a Brazilian Woody. It took me I was looking for one for like 2 years and I finally landed one. So huge shout out to my friend from Brazil. Thank you so much for hooking me up with this deal so that I can start modding Woody and maybe get better results fixing up this Brazilian Woody. I think it looks awesome. So just to show you the comparison also for the stands, the Brazil has a hexagon shape, USA has a circle shape. I have no idea why they do this. Other than that, everything looks and says the same thing, except for, yeah, Brazil has a hexagon and USA has a circle. Don't ask me why. I have no idea, but that's how you know you have a authentic Cloud Brazilian Woody because of that. I would feel that would definitely stand out for the stand. Get it? So here's a wider view of Brazilian Cloud Woody. I'm holding it so it doesn't fall off or fall apart. But yeah, it looks really nice. The vest is perfect. I really, really appreciate that. At least Thinkway Toys did something right somewhere with the Brazilian Woody, because the vest looks so cool. And the jeans are awesome because they're real denim jeans. So I'm glad that he came apart because I'm going to be putting him in the wash to wash him. So it's good that he doesn't have a head or voice box. And then what I'm gonna do is take out the badge and then take off the boots, because we don't need to wash the boots like that in the washer. So I will show that in a different video of how I prepare him. So the next video you'll see of Cloud Woody is I'm going to be putting him in the washing machine to clean him up because he's a little dirty. Well, there you have it, a close look at my brand new 2009 Cloud Pattern Brazilian Woody from Thinkway Toys. It looks a lot more like the prototype photos that we saw in terms of like the box on the packaging. Definitely looks more like that, and it's closer to the movie. As always, partners, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted for future videos on this channel, and I'll see you partners all on the next video review.
You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear, you're an action figure!
You are a sad, strange little man. You are a sad, strange little man.
You are a child's plaything!
Hey, Ham, look, I'm Picasso.
I don't get it.